What's going on, everybody? My name is Eric. This is Alamo City Agenda. We are here with none other than our good friend Natasha Gonzales, who is now
the Riverwalk Queen.
Riverwalk Queen. Well,
Yes.
just for you.
Yes. Oh.
Wait. Oh, it did do it. It did do it. It did do it. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go. There you go. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah.
I was like, when I first got that, I was like, oh, that's Natasha right
Yeah.
there. If you don't know, Natasha has been around the block a while doing journalism. What do you call it? Street journalism? Or like...
Basically,
right?
Yeah.
Like guerrilla journalism? Not
Like a what?
Guerrilla journalism?
Yeah, you know.
No. On the streets.
Yeah.
No, so she's way back from Norteño 210, which you're still going by that, but now it's Riverwalk Queen.
Yes.
So we've known each other for a while, and you've been killing it with the interviews and everything.
Thank you.
I just went back. I saw an interview you did right at the end of December with Roy. I was like, oh man, like it's been a minute. Like it's cool, like just seeing it go full circle. What did you mean by saying that was going to be the last type of format you're going to do?
So I knew that I was going to be signing a contract with Latino Podcast Network, which is a national network for Latino and Latina podcasters. And so the way that I'm going to be doing it is a little bit different. So I'll be actually posting video on YouTube. And so I'll be doing the podcast version. So it'll be an hour instead of what people are used to, which is anywhere from 3 to 15 minutes. So now you're getting an hour and you're getting not just my guests, but you're also starting to learn a little bit about me, which I always made it about the guests because that's what it was about.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, obviously.
Yeah.
So now it's just being able to, I don't know, kind of hear my 2 cents about certain things and certain topics. So
yeah, for sure. I mean, you have a little bit of experience. Let's just say that. So if you guys don't know, I don't want to make you go through the whole thing.
No, go ahead.
But well, if you want to, go ahead. So Natasha's, I get overwhelmed by how much stuff you do. So go ahead. You can kind of break it down for a little bit for us.
Oh man, I kind of, it's like my little elevator pitch. So let's see, digital journalist, right? Business owner, mom, nurse, wife, doctorate student, bartender, part-time when you need me, Reverend, Riverwalk Queen, podcaster, interviewer, digital journalist. Yeah. Few things. Yeah.
I feel like you left something out.
Probably.
There's something out.
I always do. I'm always like, oh man. Yeah.
So what's in that journey for you? Like now going into this new year, what's your focus going to be on?
So I'm actually finally walking the stage in May. So I'll be done. There you go. I'll be done completely in August. So we walk in May, but we're not done till August. So then I'll jumpstart my career as a nurse practitioner.
Doing what you do now. Has it changed your mind on you being a nurse and a doctor?
No, I want to be able to incorporate everything that I do on top of that.
Okay.
So, I mean, that is going to take, of course, precedence because I've been working so hard.
Yeah.
It's been almost 10 years that I've been in school. So, I'm going
just a little bit.
I'm going to give that a good, try. Yeah. I do have plans, which I won't talk about right now because nothing's solid.
But this is the only show that you can do these late breaking things on. You know this.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. We can talk about it off camera.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
You're like a sister that I'm like, okay, cool. Like I'm really proud that you're doing all these things.
Thank you.
It's just because we've been from, was it like 3 years ago? Or was it 3 years ago when I first met you guys?
When you were campaigning, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's just been a huge change. And I know you were doing a lot of stuff, but it's just like, wow, like you're just adding on top of that. I was gonna bring out like 3 pages of stuff. I was like, look, this is Natasha's resume.
Yeah, you just unroll it. Thank
right?
you. Yeah.
The scroll.
Yeah.
But it's cool. Like, and now this is her crown.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about this crown.
It's heavy. No. So for those that don't know, there is Riverwalk royalty. Say that 3 times fast. It's hard. Yeah.
So let's do it.
Yeah.
Riverwalk royalty. Riverwalk. Okay. I already lost.
It's fine. It's fine. It's hard to say. So it did start out as Mud King and Queen. So they drained the river.
You said mud?
Yes. So they drain the river every year. Mm-hmm. And so they used to let people just kind of like play in it, but they do it to clean the river.
Right.
And so now it's turned into...
to find all the restaurant chairs.
Yeah, right? Yeah. So now it's turned into raising money for Alamo City College scholarships.
Okay.
And because now that they partner with Visit San Antonio, they don't necessarily need the money to be pumped into the Riverwalk itself, which is a good thing. So now we've turned that around, and now we're helping people with scholarships.
That's cool.
Yeah,
is there any way we can donate for Alamo City Agenda?
Yes. Yeah. The link is below. No.
The link is below.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So is this the first time you've done like a giving back kind of project?
No. So with my business, Mira Metals, we design and produce Fiesta metals and promotional and marketing items for businesses.
Which is coming up soon.
Yes,
so
it is.
You better order right now.
Oh, I think it's too late.
Oh, it's too late.
Yeah. Next year, though. Next year. Yeah. And so we decided as business owners, my husband and I, that we were going to give a portion of our proceeds to a local nonprofit every year. So we pick one every year, and then we give back. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Look at you. Shout out to Albert. He couldn't be here today.
No,
owner of
working.
Military City Air.
Yeah.
So if you need your air cooling needs.
Yeah.
Does he do like duct work?
Like cleaning ducts?
Uh-huh.
No. But he does work with a company.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the only thing he doesn't do, but he does do residential and commercial.
Okay. Yeah, he came out to my house once.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, it's terrible. No. No, but so you going and winning this, you put a lot of work into it.
A ton.
A lot.
A ton.
I was like, what's wrong with you? But you did a lot of work. You did a lot of campaigning. Like you were, in a sense, running for office, right? That's what it felt like.
Me too. Yeah, I felt like that.
Yeah. Because did you have like a campaign manager, right? Or something like that, kind of like it?
I had an entire team. There was 12 people on my campaign team.
So, wasn't easy. And you put a lot into it. You put everything you had for it. What was your did you have any days that you were like, I don't want to do this anymore?
Many days.
And what was that like? Like, what were you thinking?
Okay, so I did 17 events in 8 months. So just to put that into perspective, there's no way I could have done it alone. With my campaign team, managers, anybody, and they were shoving me into situations that I was not 100% comfortable with, but I made money. And I know that sounds bad, but it wasn't. I promise it was innocent.
It was innocent.
Yeah, they were just like, just go. You have to talk to people, and you never know. Somebody, even if it's $5, $10, $200 one time, it takes a lot. It's a lot of work. Hitting the pavement and just being nonstop. And this is how it's been for years, but if I'm awake, I'm working.
Yeah.
And it became that, but campaigning, because I never do anything halfway. So if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to win. And if I don't win, then I know I at least worked really hard.
Right.
Yeah.
Why can't political campaigns work like this? We raise enough money for the nonprofits or it should be like that.
No, I agree.
You know what I mean? Why not?
Yeah, I did have a few sponsors, but they were local businesses.
Okay. So
if Walmart would have said, "Hey, I'll give you $10,000," I would have thought about it, but I probably would have said no. Honestly,
really?
Yeah. Of course, I want to help people, right? But to me, it's about supporting local and helping local, and we have to push that and help each other.
Yeah. That's tough because, in a sense, you're like, okay, well, $10,000 would help a lot of people, but
sure.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, I guess similar to political campaigning, except they get hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, and have to do favors.
Right. Yeah, I did no favors.
No favors.
0 favors. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
So tell us, what was the proudest moment? Obviously, I'm assuming maybe when you won, was that the proudest moment?
Oh yeah.
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 Anything before that though?
Honestly, every event, I would kind of take a second and just stand there and take it all in. And just to see the amount of people that truly supported me. And if they weren't there in person, they were messaging me or texting me or sending $1, $5, like, hey, love you, support you, like, you got this. And, or even words of encouragement, like all of that. And just realizing how many people actually have that support me, or people that I've interviewed in the past that said, hey, like, you helped us, like, how do we help you?
Oh, that's cool.
And I was like, wait, what? Like, that's not why I do anything, but it was really sweet.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't help at all. I'm pretty selfish. So, nah.
Like, didn't you share stuff?
I did. Yeah. Being sarcastic.
Yeah.
No, so that's awesome. So, what do you plan on achieving with this now?
So the whole point is to protect, preserve, and promote the Riverwalk. But for me, I think it's about just letting people know that there is Riverwalk royalty, but also what it's about and us giving back to the community.
Let me ask you a question though, because I feel like it's a little not contradicting, but
sure.
The Riverwalk is usually where tourists go, but not the community itself. So, is the whole like purpose of this is to bring the community to the Riverwalk, or is there other things like?
Yeah, I mean, I can't help tourists, right? I mean, if you're in other states, you don't know who I am, you don't know anything about the Riverwalk, or you might know about the Riverwalk, but that's it. So really, it's about letting people know, yes, you grew up here, or you're familiar with the Riverwalk, or you might have had experiences there, but it continues to change and evolve. And there's amazing things that are happening. And it's not just about like restaurants down there. It's, kayaking or events or even like cleaning the Riverwalk. I mean, there's a lot of things that people can do in the community or for the community. And then, of course, supporting local. There are definitely a lot of local restaurants or stores down there.
Right.
So, just go back to the Riverwalk. Take your kids there. Take your grandkids there.
Yeah. And because that's the thing is it's actually kind of cool to go back and act like a tourist too.
Oh yeah.
Like you're like, oh yeah, let's go to the Alamo, let's go to the Riverwalk, or it's interesting because you kind of see it from a tourist perspective, but not a lot of people go that are locals. So is this organization trying to change that to where we're encouraging people to, like locals, to come out? Gotcha.
Also parades, too. A lot of people don't know about the parades.
True.
There's, I believe, 7 or 8 parades a year. And so, I mean, there's the St. Patrick's Day. We have the military coming up soon, I think in June. I mean, there's a lot of different things that are happening in our city for the people in our city. It's not just about bringing tourists. Okay. We get tourists.
Yeah.
We don't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
So it's getting people in our community to just come back.
Right.
And because I personally have had a lot of people have been like, it's all right, or it's expensive, or it's boring, or it's whatever. Like, okay, but when was the last time you went?
True. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you know what's going on?
Yeah, all I do is just go across the bridge when I go to King William Festival. That's it.
Right? Yeah. So, give it a try.
Yeah. It's pretty, though. It's pretty, and you forget, like, that we have these things. And so don't take it for granted.
It's true. Like, we live in a city with millions of people come to a year. This is a destination city. And I think a lot of people, and I'm not trying to get like political, but a lot of people take it for granted. They do. And it's just so upsetting because I love my city. I love my community. Do we have work to do? Sure. So does every single city.
Right.
But I love it.
And there's other cities trying to emulate the Riverwalk too. So
yes, they are.
That's flattery right there.
Yeah.
Even the Gaylord Hotel at Grapevine has a Riverwalk that's supposed to look like our Riverwalk. Did you know that?
No.
So they have a little Riverwalk to make it look like.
Okay.
I was like, it's not the same. But, okay.
Yeah.
So are you, the Latina podcasters, that's going to be your new thing now? Yeah. Okay.
I'm not going to lie though. I missed the short interviews. So
they're fun.
I know. I did one the other day.
You did?
Yeah. I want to start doing it again. So if anybody wants to do a quick interview, let me know. I miss it. And then I look at my page and I'm like, yes, people are getting to see more of me, but it's like, I don't want to see more of me. Like, I want to push.
Same.
You know?
I feel the same.
I wanna,
but yeah, you get more engagement when you put yourself on there for some reason.
Yes.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I liked your interviews, especially because they were just so like there was a format to it. It seemed like, but it was pretty much like kind of off the cuff, I believe, right?
Yeah, it's organized chaos, like my life.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I sent you one early last night because like there was one in which he interviewed me at when I ran for office, and it was just so funny. But it was like it was good. Like, I don't know, there was just so many different aspects of just interviewing like that. But in relation to what you were saying about the hour-long interviews, that's the whole reason why I do these, is because for the candidates, I want people to see who the people are, right?
Oh, yeah.
And so you get a more idea of who they are when you're having those long-form questions and things like that. When the short ones, you're like, boom, 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 out. But people's
attention span.
The attention span is like super short. So
sure.
How are you going to combat that? Like, how are you going to navigate that part?
So I break it up into parts. And then there's also going to be some commercials.
Oh.
So, yeah.
So basically what you're saying, reach out to, first of all, I'm sure you have your businesses already blocked for the commercials.
Yeah. No, they're actually national businesses.
Okay.
So, but what I do like a lot about the Latino Podcast Network is they'll say, look, we have all of these brands that would love for you to, shout them out, whatever. But if it doesn't fit your brand, you're under no obligation. So you can choose which brands you want to push, basically. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So how do people, if you have a young Latinas wanting to get in the podcasting world, what advice do you have for them?
Ooh.
Run away?
It's a lot of work. Know that. Let's see. I would say invest for sure in really good materials, or find a producer who has really good materials.
Yeah.
Understand that editing takes a long time if you're going to edit, if you don't do live, and make sure that you have those materials as well.
See, I'm lazy. I don't want to do any editing. I did editing for photography for a long time and I hated it.
It's a lot. So, it's very tedious.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not fun.
No.
But
see, that's the thing too with lives. You start getting what you need to say out cleaner rather than recording yourself. You're like, nope, I don't like that one. Nope, I don't like that one. You reshoot it.
Well, see,
for me.
Yeah, and it's not even about me. Like, I will say anything and everything, and I don't really think too much about what I say. I don't say anything terrible, but
sometimes.
So we're all human.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's my guests that will say, "Oh crap, I didn't want to say that. Can you take that out?" So, but I tell them ahead of time. This is your brand. This is an adult show. You can say whatever you want. Just understand this is, anything that you say, like, that's you,
Right.
Has nothing to do with me. It's
exactly.
It's you. So
exactly. I appreciate that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
The biggest question that a lot of people are asking is, when are you going to have me back on your show?
That what?
When are you going to have me back on your show?
Oh, yeah. That was a burning question. Whenever you want to be on it.
For those who don't know, I was her first guest. I'm going to claim that one. I was her first guest on her podcast.
Yes.
Are you still doing that podcast specifically, or no? It's a different format, or? It's
a completely different format. Okay. So, but I do have at least four that I need to release. I only did 4, and then a lot of stuff happened.
Yeah. She did ours, and then she was like, "No, this is
no."
So yes, not doing this again.
No, actually, yours is the only one that is on Spotify.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
It's the only one that got released.
I feel special.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, are you going to have the gown at all? for Fiesta?
You mean like the Fiesta?
The Fiesta
No,
stuff? No?
yeah. So that's for actual. Well, I don't want to say actual. That's for.
You are actual.
Thank you. Somebody actually. Look. Okay. I'll keep it candid. Somebody recently was like, oh, you don't get invited to whatever. I was like, well, no, I guess I'm not on this list of like, because there's events that we see and there's a lot of events we don't see because they're one of those like, it's like an invite only, it's who you know kind of thing. And I've been to a couple of those. I do get invited to those things sometimes, but there's also like a list of things that official Fiesta royalty go to, and we're not official Fiesta royalty. And so she was like, well, it's just because you're not like a real queen. And I was like, excuse me. Yeah. So,
Wow. So was this after or before you slapped her?
no, I just was like,
Wow.
okay.
Okay, yeah.
That's not how I see it, but
No, you are.
Yeah.
You are. Like, yeah. Well, and that's the thing that's kind of frustrating is it like a secret society or like a?
It is.
And it's not how it should be. If you're promoting,
Yeah. I can't say too much about it, but
yeah. I don't want to get you in trouble.
Yeah.
But
okay, and that's the thing too. So Riverwalk royalty is not Fiesta royalty. So just to let people understand that too, a lot of people assume that it is or put the two together, which makes sense. But so our reign is an entire year from February to February, where Fiesta royalty is Fiesta.
So you should be top of the class then.
Yeah.
If you guys have to do it for a whole year.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
So where do we petition to get this? Erica Prosper, I know you watch this show, so come on.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's make this happen.
Thank you, Erica. Yeah.
So that's it sucks, but I think either way, I know you're gonna do the best that you can with it.
Yes.
And whatever. There's haters are gonna hate. So what's gonna happen though when you get your degree and you're gonna be like, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna be Dr. Queen.
Dr. Queen.
No, I don't know.
you look in the hospital.
Yeah.
Yes, Dr. Queen. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I have a plan, but we'll see. They say if you want to make God laugh, make a plan, right?
Yeah.
So I'm also one of those things, like as public as I am, I'm also very private. So
True, yeah. Yeah, you're like me. Like I don't post anything about my family or
no. Nobody will ever see my kids.
Yeah, me either.
They barely see my husband.
I know. And it's a shame because Albert's handsome, so I don't know. No, but yeah, same way. Like I'm very private. Some people are like, "You're married?" I'm like, "Yes, I'm married." Stop it.
I asked you the same question.
Oh yeah, that's
years
true.
ago.
Yeah,
I'm like, "Wait, you're married?"
yeah, because it's very private. I've hardly ever I think I posted once like 2 years ago of my kids.
Yeah.
And that was it. Like
no, I've seen him now, and I've seen your wife now. I've met your wife. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just one of those things. But yeah, so what do you want people to know about the Riverwalk royalty, and what do you want it to be like in the future?
Official? No. No.
Official, yeah.
This is fairly new to me, so it's kind of hard for me to answer that question right now. But I'm definitely going to think about it.
Okay.
For sure, I want people to know, what it is, what it's about. The scholarships are specifically for hospitality and culinary, so trying to keep the workforce down there at the Riverwalk or downtown. So I think that's great too. And it's not just for kids. I would always joke and be like, it's for the kids.
It's for the kids. Yeah.
But it's for, single moms, single dads, or just, adults that have kids but don't have the means to go back to school. It's never too late to go back to school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like the chef here, she's a kid and she's making some awesome burgers. So
they smell amazing. I'm starving.
It's really good.
Yeah.
So yeah. Again, come on out to Trailblazer Cafe.
Yeah.
We are at Stinson. You can see some planes flying out right now. So it's really cool. What would you tell Natasha from 5 years ago?
Oh God. I don't know. Buckle up.
Buckle up, buttercup.
Yeah, because it's going to be a wild ride. So much has changed. I'm not even the same person, honestly, that I was 3 years ago. Like,
What's changed?
COVID changed a lot. Going to New York changed a lot. Seeing so many people pass away, like, was like a light switch in my brain of, okay, life is short and it's fleeting and it can be taken away at any second. So I'm going to do whatever I want to do. And there's nothing I can't do. But I mean that to say, like, everybody, that's for everybody.
Right.
Literally, if you put your mind to it and you practice, you can do it.
Even if you suck at it, like
you
this
can
show,
still do it.
I do it. It sucks, but I still do it.
No. Literally, you can do anything, and I told, like, just do it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
This guy his name's Albert, says, "Hi, y'all." He says, "Thank you, Eric." Yes, I'm assuming you're referring to the handsome part.
Yeah.
Right? Awesome. Well, what was I going to ask you? I forgot. Oh, it's the tip of my tongue.
It's the beauty about being live.
I'm sorry.
No, for what?
I don't know. I forgot. So, okay. So what are you going to tell 5 years from now forward? What do you want to see for yourself? Because you're always changing. So there's a lot of stuff that's going to happen that, you're opening more doors for yourself and stuff. What do you hope for?
Honestly, I know this might sound really cheesy, but what I hope for the most is just to be happy with wherever I am, with whatever I'm doing, just to feel like fulfilled and like happy. And for the people around me that I love to be happy as well. It's like my kids, my husband, my family. That to me is like the ultimate success in life.
Yeah.
Because I can have all of these accolades, I can have all of these things, but if I'm unhappy, or if the people around me are unhappy, then what's it for?
Yeah. You have a pink Tesla, but if you're not happy, you're not happy.
I mean, it does make me happy when I see it.
There you go. I lost it again.
Dang it.
Oh, what's the Halloween costume this year? Because you missed last year, right? Or you said you went cheap this past year.
I ran out of time.
Yeah.
Because campaigning and school and all that. So we ended up doing Stranger Things, which was still really cute. She
does some amazing Halloween costumes with her and her family, and y'all go all out. That's your Christmas.
It really is. It is. That's our family
she hates
photo.
Christmas, by the way. She doesn't accept any presents, so don't even send her any presents.
My birthday, though, is different.
There you go.
Yeah, which is 5 days after. So I take birthday presents.
There you go.
Yeah.
So what's going to be this year?
I can't tell you.
Yes, you can.
Top secret.
This is the show that you tell us everything on.
Top secret.
No, it's not.
It really is. There's like thousands of people that are watching.
Just give us a hint.
Just
it went down to 4.
Dang it. Okay. Stay with me. A hint.
Here, let me see. Albert, can she say?
He's going to say no.
Come on, Albert.
He's going to say no.
Can she tell us?
He's going to say
Albert, we're waiting for you.
No. So,
if you vote yes, you won't respond.
Oh my God. How do I give a hint without giving it away? It's no, that'll give it away. Honestly, because I already know what I want it to look like, and I've been talking to my photographer for 2 years now about it. So it's gonna be my favorite for sure.
It's gonna be what?
My favorite. Like, it's gonna top the other years that we've done it.
That doesn't help, Natasha.
There's flowers involved. That's all I got.
Encanto?
Nope. I'm not going to tell you.
So even if it was Encanto, you would tell me. But I saw it in your eyes. It wasn't it. So, okay, well, I guess we're going to have to stay tuned.
Yeah.
But I'm excited.
I'm excited.
Yeah. So what has been your favorite one so far before this top secret one?
Honestly, the Beetlejuice.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah. And then we went to the San Antonio Museum of Art to do our photos there.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool. And then we went to Comic-Con and literally got stopped every like 5 seconds. We were like, can we do a picture? Can we do a picture? Can we do it? And I was
I've always wanted to go to those.
Yeah. If you want to get stopped every 5 seconds, go and cosplay. Yeah. Because we did Power Rangers this year.
We did one as a Jack and Sally.
Yes.
Although it was a chubby Jack. But we got stopped we did it at a bar.
Oh.
And we got stopped and we actually got free drinks out of it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But that was a long time ago. That was before kids. So.
I kind of, this year, because we did this past year, me and my husband, because we always have like 3 to 4 costumes. And
with the kids too?
Sometimes. So sometimes they want to do like their own thing. So I'm like, all right, y'all pick, but then we have a family one. And then like me and my husband will do like for like parties and stuff. So, or if I go out with my friends, like I think I had like 4 or 5 this year. Just going out and stuff. So you can't wear the same thing.
This girl, you gave her a crown and then she turns into...
This was before the crown. So what did I do? Oh yeah, we were Power Rangers.
Oh yeah.
And I liked it because I was like walking around, like I had my thing on, like nobody knew. I could act however I want.
I would do that. Like I would because one time I dressed up as a McGruff crime dog.
Oh my God.
And I was like acting so silly. I was running around. And it was fun.
Yeah. Because nobody knows it's you.
Yeah. So I would like to do that.
Yeah.
But I would probably be like Darth Vader or something.
Yeah. I remember I did a podcast with my other friends and we went to a party right after that. It's a house party. And so it was me and Jesus and Mario. And just like walked into a party and I was like, I feel like this is a joke.
It's a joke.
Yeah, Power Ranger, Jesus, and Mario walk into a party. Yeah, it was so much fun.
Yeah, for sure. All right, well, I know you're hungry, so
I am.
How do people get a hold of you? How do people find your content?
Yeah, so Instagram is Riverwalk Queen _Norteño210. TikTok is Norteño210. Facebook, they won't let me change my name, so it is Norteño210 for Riverwalk Royalty. Okay. They literally won't let me change my name. It's very frustrating.
Oh, because of time?
No.
You have 3 months or something?
No, they're like, sorry, like something about my brand. And I'm like, it's literally me, Facebook. So yeah. And then what else? I think that's it. Yeah. But if you follow me, you can follow me for content. If you are a business or, politician, whatever, and you would like to be on the show, I am going to go back to some
She charges for politicians, though. So.
Yeah, I do.
Better pay up.
So, yeah, just let me know. Message me.
Real quick. Mm-hmm. What are some, like, pretty awesome moments that a small business has said to you after you've, like, interviewed them? Have you had any, like, follow-up with you?
Yeah, so, like Mata Sul, they're one of my sponsors, and they're now in multiple bars in the city that they weren't in. And all it took was saying, hey, this is a great product, and they're locally owned, woman-owned, Latina-owned, like, try it. And they did, and they loved it. And so, now it's like helping people forge relationships with people that didn't see them before.
Yeah.
Same with restaurants. People have said to me, oh, I went to go try that. It was fantastic. And I'm like, yes. So it worked. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. Well, do you have any events coming up?
Fiesta?
Yeah. Just a little bit. Yeah.
Just a little.
What are you going to do?
Everything.
Everything?
Literally our schedule.
Everything's that non-official?
They emailed it to, right? They emailed us a schedule and it's like, I think it's like 25 events in like those, 10 days? And I'm like, oh, okay.
Okay.
I get so stressed out. I just like look at it and close my phone. I'm like, I can't right now. Yeah.
It's all right. You can do it. Just replicate yourself.
Yeah. So if any of you know where I can get a clone, also like a Sprinter van, hairstylist, makeup artist, yeah, any of that.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
This is an army of Natashas.
Please, that would be great. So I can sleep.
Yeah, there you go. Awesome. Well, thank you, Natasha. I appreciate you coming down, always making time for me.
Of course.
And just follow her and watch all the stuff she does. Reach out to your small business, like you said. You know, it's always helpful to have someone come out and talk and get a little bit more behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Have you ever like gone back there and like start cooking stuff?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I used to do. How long have you been following me?
Since the beginning.
From the very beginning?
Yeah.
So
I can't remember.
Do you remember? So this is pre-COVID. I literally started in November of 2019.
Oh no. So I think I started following you in like March or April 2020.
Okay. So that was right before I left then.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was like my MO. So I would go into wherever and I would say, I'm going to do what you do. And so tattoo artists, bar owners, restaurant owners, I'd be back there making like messed up tortillas and like, I mean, drinks I can make,
Jacked
but like
up bunny rabbit tattoo.
Yeah, tattooing is very hard. Barber, I did a barber and she like let me edge up her brother. I would love to get back to that because that was hilarious. And so I did that for a reason. So I did that because I wanted people to see how hard it was. So don't take people's trades or jobs for granted. And a lot of people do. Right. So people are like, oh my God, I ordered my taco. Where's my taco? Like, okay, so come with me to the kitchen and see what that process is and how it's not like a super simple thing. And I loved it. I actually want to go back to that. I want to go back to that.
You heard
I need a good videographer. Yeah, actually, yeah. You know what? Yeah, I just decided right now.
There you go.
I'm going back to that. I need a good
We're
videographer.
going to go fly a plane right now?
Yeah,
So
yeah. I'm actually, I'm just going to find a pilot that'll let me fly a plane.
you probably could.
Don't
honestly
tempt me here because I will do it before I leave.
You won't do it.
I leave. Before I leave, I'm going to do it. We're going to fly in a plane. Telling my niece.
You're not going to do it.
No, I'm doing it. Where's a pilot? I'm going to find a pilot and I'm going to go fly a plane.
The owner is a pilot.
Okay, perfect.
There you go.
So you're going to see a video of me in a plane in a little bit.
Freaking out.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. You'll get over it. Yeah. Okay. Well, awesome. Well, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
And
thank you for having me.
Here's the crown.
Yes.
Let's look at it in the sun.
Huh?
Let's look at it in the sun.
Sun.
Bling. Can't see it. Right.
Like, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
Yeah, of
Thank
course.
you guys. It's been a long day.
Yeah.
So
we're gonna eat.
Yeah, we're gonna eat
and fly a plane.
And fly a plane.
Okay.
Just not both at the same time.
I could do both. It's fine.
Oh, okay. There you go. All right. Talk to you later. This is Almost City Agenda. Y'all have an awesome day.
All right. Bye.